3DBoxing here with undefeated super lightweight prospect Omar Juarez. How's it going today, champ?
Really good, really good.
Good. 4-0. Talk to us about a little bit about your progression. You're fighting on major cards. Tell us what it's like to get so far so quickly.
Well, I turned professional about a year ago, year and a half maybe. It's been a cool ride. It was a long process, but we got it done. And so far, every fight that I signed with 3DBoxing champions. So far it's been really, really good. It's been a fun ride. And my next fight is August 24th, the Bird Ogden Arena in Edinburgh, Texas.
Sort of a homecoming fight.
Yeah.
For a kid from the Valley. And I'll be down on that card. It's headlined by another Valley native.
I think Brandon
Figueroa.
Yeah, Figueroa.
The Figueroa brothers obviously had great success being from your area. Have they been an influence on you? Do you know them well?
Yeah. I've sparred Omar maybe once or twice. I've sparred Brandon a lot of times. I've helped them out with a couple of camps. But yeah, they're pretty cool guys. And it's going to be my first in the Valley, my first fight in the Valley. We had a fight in Texas, and my last fight in Houston, and I made it. There was a lot of people. But in my hometown, I've already gotten a lot of people calling, hey, we're going to go to your fight. We're about tickets here and there. And it's going to be very, very loud. But I'm ready. I'm ready to put on a show.
So we've seen you fight mostly at 140. This fight's coming up at 40. Is that the goal? Or can you make it down to 35, or where's your future?
We started at 40 because they didn't want me to struggle, because as an amateur I fought at 41. So they said, just stay at that weight. We don't want you struggling too much. And so far I've been weighing in pretty good, 39, 38, around there. But they say later on, once I guess the fights start to matter, I start getting ranked and all that stuff, they'll put me down to 35.
Okay, so you eventually go down to lightweight. Because I'm looking at you right now, you're about my height, what, about 5'11"?
5'10".
5'10". You look like a real big lightweight. What do you weigh now? What do you typically walk around at?
I walk around 55.
Okay.
Yeah.
So again, the homecoming fight, August 24th.
August 24th, Bird Ogden Arena, Edinburgh, Texas.
What do you have an opponent announced yet?
I have no. They haven't given me an opponent yet. They gave me 2, but they backed out. So we're just gonna wait till the actual fight week to see which opponent I have, because that's what usually happens. They'll usually tell me 2 weeks before.
Now you're only 20 years old, right?
Yes, sir.
Obviously, you're real young. Assuming that you win a couple weeks out on August 24th, what does the rest of the year hold for you? And when do you want to be fighting an elite level of fighter?
I think I fight every month and a half. That's how the schedule is, every month and a half. So maybe October, then December, and hopefully after a couple of fights, I'll fight an elite level fighter. I mean, I know I'm still learning. I'm still learning the pro game, but I've been training really, really hard here in San Antonio, and hopefully within a couple of fights, I'll be at that level.
135 is a division loaded with prospects. There's King Ryan Garcia, there's Teofimo Lopez, obviously Omar Juarez. Then you're all about the same age, give or take a year or two. Is there a rivalry there? Is there a competition? Who's going to be the first to a world title? And are those guys that you plan on seeing in the future?
I mean, they are. I do plan on seeing them in the future. But as far as rivalry, I don't have rivalry with anybody. I mean, it is all business. It is a sport. But as far as rivalry, I don't have anything. I don't have any rivalry with anybody.
So your last fight you fought on the Jamel Charlo card.
Yeah.
In Vegas.
Yeah. I went no, not Vegas. It was the one in Houston.
That was in Houston. Jamel Charlo card in Houston. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Jamel Charlo card in Houston. You said you had a lot of fans there. What was it like to fight back in your home state?
It was awesome. It was awesome because a lot of people. It surprised me. It honestly did. We were the loudest crowd there, and we definitely made some noise. We made some noise, but Edinburgh, I believe it's going to be different. It really is going to be different since it's only an hour away from my hometown. A lot of people are going to go, so it's going to be very, very different.
You have your hometown crowd there. Obviously, you get a lot of support there in the Valley. It's a great boxing scene there. What would it be like to have another? I know Omar Figueroa briefly held a world title at your weight class, 135.
Yeah.
What would it be like to have another world champion from Brownsville and from the Valley?
That's the goal. That's exactly what's going to happen. And because I do a lot of motivational speaking in my hometown, and I made that promise to my hometown. And I'm gonna bring the very first world champion for Brownsville, Texas, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It definitely is.
You want to give us a prediction for tomorrow? For August 24th.
August 24th. I'm gonna take that W. Don't know how, but it's gonna happen, and I thank God for everything, and hopefully, as time goes, I'm gonna become a world champion.
All right, Omar Juarez, can you tell everyone where they can find you on social media?
On Facebook, Omar El Relámpago Juarez. That's my Facebook page. Instagram _, Omar Gosh _. and that's about it.
All right, God bless, champ.